Hi, Miss.
Good morning.
Miss. Good morning, Miss. Good morning, Miss Fatin.
Good morning.
Good morning, Miss Fatin. Good morning, Miss Fatin.
Good morning, my love.
Good morning.
I miss you all so much. How did you do in the quiz? How did you find it?
Easy.
Yeah,
Easy.
it's easy.
Easy.
Okay. Lamar is connecting the audio. So I hope that you all did good in your quiz. Let's start. In the quiz, we were talking about food webs and food chains. Please don't send me anything anymore in the chat. Okay? Since I cannot read them while I'm explaining. So I'm gonna ask questions, and these questions are for all of you. You can unmute yourselves now. What do you think? What you see right now, is it a food web or a food chain?
Web.
Why is it a food web?
Because it has so many primary consumers.
Because it has so many primary consumers. Thank you. And what do food webs and food chains start with?
Producers.
They start with producers.
Producer.
So in this food web, we have 3 different producers, green plants, and these producers are eaten by primary consumers. How many primary consumers is there? How many primary consumers is there?
Five.
Okay. So this is a food web because it shows more than one primary consumer.
Primary consumer.
What do we find on the top or at the end of a food web or a food chain? On the top.
A secondary consumer.
Okay, at the end, on the
Apex predator.
apex predators. Perfect.
Apex predator.
Thank you. Apex predators are the organisms that are found on the top of food chains and food web, and they are not eaten by any other organism. Let's find
Mrs. Yes.
what?
The leopard, I think, eats the giraffe but gets eaten by the bird.
Ah, okay, you're right. Excellent. Excellent. So this is a mistake. This is not an apex predator. Bravo, ya Alexan. because it is eaten by the vulture, I think, by this. So this is not an apex predator. Excellent, Ya Ali Hussein. Good job.
Not
So we
only
have
two.
two apex predator in here, the lion and this vulture, I think. It's the meat-eating bird, the carnivorous bird. Let's find in this food web a food chain of 3 elements. What is a food chain of 3 elements?
The tree, giraffe, and lion.
3. The tree is eaten by the giraffe. The giraffe is eaten by the lion. Thank you so much. In this food chain, who is the producer?
Tree.
The tree.
It's the tree. And who is the primary consumer?
The giraffe.
The giraffe.
Giraffe.
Who is the secondary consumer?
Lion.
The lion is the secondary consumer. The lion is the secondary consumer. Who is the apex predator?
Also the lion.
Also the lion. So some of you made this mistake in the exam, in the quiz. The secondary consumer sometimes is the apex predator. So a secondary consumer can be the apex predator. Okay? The lion in here is the secondary consumer, and it is the apex predator. Okay? Let's talk a bit about the producers. About the producers in this food chain. Why are they called producers? Why do we classify them as producers?
Because they make their own.
Excellent job.
They produce their own food.
They produce their own food. Green plants are the producers because they produce their own food. What do green plants need to produce their food?
Carbon dioxide.
Carbon dioxide,
Sunlight energy.
water,
Sunlight
energy, water and sunlight.
Oxygen.
طيب, where does
Carbon
sunlight
dioxide,
energy?
water, and sunlight energy.
طيب, the sunlight, where does it come? Where does it come from?
It comes from the chlorophyll in the leaf.
From the chlorophyll.
Okay, the chlorophyll catches the sunlight, but who gives the plant the sunlight energy? Who gives them? It's the sun. Thank you.
The sun.
The sun gives the plants the sunlight energy. Let me draw this. Okay, so it's the sun that provides the plants with the sunlight energy. It gives them light. So we say that sun is a light source. Light source يعني it gives light. It's a light source يعني it gives light. Okay? Who made the sun? Rama, did you make the sun? والله it's found in nature. علي حسين أنت عملتها؟ Hadi, who made the sun?
No.
No one.
Oh,
it's
the
found in
nature.
nature. Right? So the sun is a natural light source. It's a natural light source. It's found in nature. Yalla, give me other sources of light. أعطوني examples of things that give us light.
Light bulb.
The candle.
Light bulbs. Bravo. Candles.
Miss the candle.
Perfect. Bravo. Something else.
The projector.
Projectors.
Phone.
Miss the car light.
Car light.
Miss, light phone.
Okay.
The flash.
Phone light.
Miss the lamp. The lamp.
Light. I love you. Excellent answers. All of these are sources of light. Some of them, the sun is a natural source of light. But look, light bulbs, candles, projectors, car lights, phone lights, flashlights, are they natural ولا artificial؟
هلا بعد شوي أنا وياك بنلعب فيه.
يا لانا. These, are they natural ولا artificial؟ ولا they are made by man؟
Artificial.
They are artificial sources of light. These are artificial
They are made by
sources of light since they are made by man. They are not found in nature. Okay? Yeah. Yani today we're going to be talking about light and sources of light. The sun is the most important source of light on earth. It is a natural source of light. Stars also, they provide us with light, and stars are a natural source of light. Electric lamps, car lights, flashlights, flames are artificial sources of light. Yani, as you know now, we have two types of sources of light. Natural sources of light or artificial sources of light. Natural sources of light are found in nature. Artificial sources of light are made by human. Yalla. Tala, name one natural source of light. Taltula, name one natural source of light. Something that gives us light and it is found in nature. What is it? When you go outside, you walk on the street. Who gives us light to see everything around us?
Oh.
Yes, what did you say?
Don't know what his name is in English.
لا أكيد she knows. Kassab, help us with this. What is the most important?
Easy. Oh, easy.
يلا يا Kassab. What is the most important natural source of light? Lana, give me the name of one natural source of light.
Miss the sky.
The sky gives us light? No.
The sun.
The sun. The sun.
The sun.
Yes,
Thank
yes,
you.
the sun.
It's the sun, artificial source of light. Yeah, so thank you, Kraune. The sun is an example of sources of light, of a natural source of light. The sun. An artificial
Miss, we
source
have
of
more
light.
natural source of light.
What?
We have more natural source of light.
Yes. What is another example of natural sources of light?
Stars.
Stars.
What's
Thank
that?
you.
Stars.
Bravo. Stars.
The flash of the
Yeah.
sun.
Let's talk about artificial sources of light. Artificial sources of light.
Miss the
Yes.
flashlight.
Flashlights.
The light bulb. Lamp.
Miss the
Candle.
moon.
The lamp.
The candle. The candle.
The
Candle.
oh,
Um,
the
The
candle.
moon.
electric
lamp.
lamps. Okay. Etc.
The
Miss.
car light.
The sources of light provide us
Teacher?
with light. Light is a kind of energy. Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
The moon don't give us a lot.
The moon doesn't emit light. The moon doesn't make
The sun
light.
flashes on the moon and then it gets light,
I
right?
love you, ya Lamar. Excellent job.
Okay.
Bravo. The sun flashes on the moon and then the moon reflects the light of the sun and to Earth. Okay, so the moon doesn't make light by itself. So light is a kind of energy that walks or that travels in space in straight lines. These straight lines are called rays. Light is made of electromagnetic waves. Light is made of electromagnetic waves. Heidi, if you can memorize it, this will be an extra information for you. It is made of electromagnetic waves. These waves walk or travel in space in straight lines, and these straight lines are called waves. Yalla with me. What do we call this? What is this?
Array.
Array.
Arrays.
This.
Array.
What about this?
Array.
Ray.
Array.
This one.
Ray.
And this.
Array.
This one.
Array.
This one.
Array.
And this.
Array.
This.
Ray.
This.
Ray.
Thanks a lot. Yeah. Light walks in straight lines. Light travels in straight lines. Who is the source, or what is the source of light in this picture?
The candle. The flame.
It's the candle. Thank you. Which boy can see the light of the candle? Is it the first one or the second one, and why?
The first one.
Why?
One. The one at the top.
First
Why?
one.
Because there's. He's
the
the
point
boy.
is straight.
Because the stick is
Because there's a ray line.
Yes,
Excellent job.
because there's a ray light.
Light travels in straight lines. So look, the candle sends a straight ray
In a ray
to the
line.
boy's eyes. In the second one, in the second cylinder, is the light blocked by anything?
Yes.
Yes.
By the curve.
So it's blocked by this curved space in the cylinder. There is this. So the light is blocked. The man cannot see. It's only this one, this boy, that can see the light since he is looking through a straight cylinder. Yalla, what about this? Which boy can see the light of the candle? One or two? In which case the boy can see the light? One or two?
One.
One. The
One.
candle sends light rays to the boy's eyes. These light rays move in straight lines, so the light reaches the eyes of the boy in the first case. Here is a light source. Okay? The orange ball, here the light source. This light source sends light rays everywhere. Look. Rays of light. Rays of light. Rays of light. Rays of light. Rays of light everywhere. But look at this ray of light. Can it travel till the end? Well, it's blocked with something.
It's blocked with the black ball.
Blocked to something.
It's blocked with this object. It's blocked with this object. So, in this space, In this space, look right here, there is no light. The light rays cannot reach this space. So this space will stay black with no light in it, and this is how shadows happen. Okay? When an opaque object, we call it opaque لأنه it doesn't let light rays pass through. This is an object. Okay? When there is a light source sending light in the room, and then these rays of light are blocked with an object, we will have shadows. And this is called an opaque object because it doesn't let light pass through. So shadows happen when there is an opaque object that block the light from a light source. Okay? Here we have the light source sending rays of light, and then in this space there is no light because light is blocked by an opaque object. This is how shadows happen. Let me show you another picture. Look, where is the light source? Where is the light source? It's the lamp. Here is the light source. Bravo ya Hadi. Thank you so much. This is the light source. Okay?
The lamp.
It's the lamp. This is the light source. Where is the opaque object? Who is the opaque object in here? Who blocks the light?
The man.
It's the man. Thank you so much, ya Hadi. Bravo ya Hadi. It's the man. It's the man. The man.
Boy.
The boy. This is the opaque object. Opaque object. It does not let light pass through it. Okay? Here we have the light source. The light source is sending light in the room everywhere. These rays of light are blocked by the man. When rays of light or when light is blocked by an opaque object, what will happen? What we will have? What is this?
Shadow.
A shadow.
Shadow of who?
Shadow.
Shadow of?
Shadow of the man.
Okay, shadow of the man, shadow of the opaque.
In Arabic means خيال.
Yes, shadow of the opaque object. هلا, you all know how shadows happen. When there is a source of light and light is blocked by an opaque object, we will have a shadow. Shadows happen when an opaque object blocks light from a light source. Okay. The sun.
Miss, but why is it called opaque?
Opaque? Why is it called opaque? Tell me.
Because
who can tell me why some objects are considered as opaque?
Because they close on the light.
They block the light.
Opaque because they block. They block the light from passing
شوفي سيسي.
through.
سيسي شو عملك ورات؟
Okay. When an object blocks light from passing through, we say that it is an opaque object. Opaque objects do not let light pass through them. The sun sends light, but I want to tell you something. The sun sends different kinds of light. The light that we see is called visible light. So here is the sun, the stars, the lamp, the flames. They send light that we can see. So it is called visible light. The visible light is the white light that we can see. This means that we have another type of light that we cannot see. Actually, we see
It's called
all the
invisible.
colors. Yes, they are called invisible. Bravo, Yalamar. We can see all the colors from red to violet. From red to violet. But we cannot see what is before the red, the infrared light, or after the violet, the ultraviolet light. These are invisible light. So our eyes, human eyes, can see all the colors between red and violet. And these colors are 7. And all the colors that we can see are made out of these 7 colors. You have to memorize them in order. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. Yalla, together.
Miss, what's indigo?
It's between the blue and violet.
Miss, it's like كحلة.
I'm not sure.
No.
It's أقرب للviolet. هلا we will see. You will see the color. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet.
Blue.
يلا memorize them in order. In order. Red, orange,
Red, orange, yellow, green, blue,
Indigo, violet.
Okay. يلا I will ask who wants to tell me the 7 colors that we can
Can
see, that
I?
we can see. Hamad Haida, do you want to try? Ali Hamoud, Yusuf,
Miss, can I?
Ghina and Farah. Anyone, do you want to try to say the 7 colors in
Miss,
order? يلا يا لانا.
Red, green, yellow.
Yes, Lana.
Red. Yes.
يلا يا لانا, I'm listening.
Miss, can I?
يلا زهراء, I'm listening. Go زهراء.
Red,
Red,
orange, yellow, blue.
Miss, I
Red,
can hear
orange,
you.
yellow, blue, ingot, and violet.
you missed one. So Zahra said red, orange, yellow, blue, indigo, and violet. You missed the green, ya Zahra. Yalla, repeat them. The green is found in the middle.
Miss, can I try?
Red,
Yes.
orange, yellow,
Red, orange, yellow,
Miss,
green,
I was hearing you.
ingot, blue, violet, blue, indigo.
Thank you. Excellent job.
Teacher,
Yalla,
can I try?
who wants to try? Yalla, yalla, Mar.
Me.
Miss, we all have fun.
Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet.
Indigo, violet. Boys. What about the boys?
Miss, me.
Yalla, go ya
Can
Haj.
I?
Yalla, Kraune.
Me.
I'm listening to you.
Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet.
Excellent job. Bravo.
Also,
Bravo.
Miss, me.
Yeah. Look, at the end, we will make a competition if we still have time. Who is the faster one? Okay, but let's finish now. So we can see the colors found between red and violet, which are the 7 colors of the rainbow. But we have other types of light that we cannot see. The infrared light, the ultraviolet light are examples of light that we cannot see. We cannot see them with our eyes, but they exist. How did we know that the white light, that the visible light is made of the 7 colors? We used a prism, okay? We sent a beam of light. We sent white light to the prism, and then this prism diffracted the light into the 7 colors. Who was asking me about indigo? Hayal indigo. Look, it's between blue and violet. Okay.
So it's like a dark
Look
purple.
like gray.
Purple. It's like purple.
Okay. So look, white light.
Purple with blue.
White light diffracts. White light diffracts when it meets, diffracts through a prism into the 7 colors of the rainbow. This is how rainbows happen. Sometimes after raining, we have droplets or drops of water in the air. We have droplets of water in the air. So these droplets of water, they act like a prism. Okay? So when the sunlight when the sun sends a white light to these droplets of water, the light diffracts into the 7 colors of the rainbow. I will repeat for the last time. I think I'm a bit late. Okay? Rainbows happen after rain because in the air, some droplets of water act like a prism, like this prism. So when the sun sends light to the droplets of water, light diffracts into the 7 colors of the rainbow, and they are always in the same order: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. Okay, we know now and light is a kind of energy. It is made of electromagnetic waves. It moves in straight lines, and these straight lines are called rays. The sun provides us with 2 types of light: visible light, which is the white light, and invisible light مثل الانفrared light والultraviolet light. The white light isn't white. It's white لأنه it's a mixture of different colors of light added together. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. How do shadows happen? Here is an opaque object. When the opaque object blocks the light of a light source, we will have a shadow. So here is the light source sending light in the room, but this light is blocked by something. So when opaque objects block light from a source of light, shadows happen. Do all objects block light?
Teacher, the shadow
Do all
golden
objects block light? Do all objects block light? No. So look, objects that block all the light are called objects that do not let light pass through are called شو?
opaque object.
Opaque object. Thank you, Yalamar. Opaque objects do not let light pass through them. They block all the light. Imagine that you are seeing through a book. Can you see anything through a book?
No.
No, so it's an opaque object. Look at this and at this. In which case we have a clear image of what's behind, of the face of the person.
Three.
Three. In this
Yes.
here we have a clear image. Clear image of what's behind. In this case, is the image clear?
It's transparent, so we can see everything.
Unclear image. So
50-50.
The type of object depends on the way the light reacts with it. Okay? Opaque objects do not let light pass through them abadan, so we cannot see anything behind. Okay? Translucent object let some of the light pass through them, while transparent object let all the light pass through them. So as I said, according to the way the light act with these objects, we have three types of objects. Opaque, they do not let light pass at all through them. Translucent, some of the light. Transparent, all the light. يلا. A. Transparent, translucent, ولا opaque? Quickly.
Transparent.
Transparent, لأنه we can see through them clearly. B. Transparent, translucent, ولا opaque?
Opaque.
Opaque. You cannot
Opaque.
see through it.
Opaque.
Imagine that if you are looking through it, you cannot. C. You're standing behind the curtain. Will I have a clear image? Will an unclear image? Translucent.
Translucent.
Translucent. It gives an unclear image of what's behind. D.
Translucent.
Translucent كمان. So we will have an unclear image of what's behind. Will cup of water?
Transparent.
Transparent. Okay. So I will بعد في عندي 3 minutes. One last idea. هلا please. I want you to focus with me. مركزين؟ مركزين ولا لا؟ مركزين؟ طيب. Let's say إنه هيدي it's a red object. Okay? And these are the eyes of Ali Hamoud. These are the eyes of Ali Hamoud. Why Ali can see objects? Red objects, why he see them as red objects? Because these objects, I will put مثلا, here is a source of light. Okay? وهيدي the source of light sends a white light to the object. This source of light, it sends a white light, as I told you. هيدي visible light هي بتكون white light. والwhite light مثل ما أنتم بتعرفوا is made of 7 colors. Red objects take all of the colors, but
Red,
they
orange,
reflect,
yellow.
but they send the red color to Ali's eyes. So they absorb all of the other colors. So this object, أو خليني أحط red objects absorb all the colors, but they reflect أي color?
Red, white,
To Ali's eyes. They reflect red color to Ali's eyes. Let's مثلا talk about green objects. Here is a green object. وهيدول Rama's eyes. These are Rama's eyes. The source of light تبعت white light to the objects. What do green objects do? Which colors do they take? Which colors do they absorb?
Green.
What do they absorb? What do they take?
white,
All colors.
They take all the colors, and which color do they reflect to Rama's eyes?
Green color.
Green colors. Okay?
green,
Green
To
objects.
Rama's eyes.
Green objects absorb all the colors, but they
all the
reflect
All
colors,
the colors, but they reflect
green
green
color
color
to
to
Rama's
Rama's
eyes.
eyes.
Rama's eyes. Black objects